Well, Mariola's working hard at her painting over there. Give us a wave, Mariola. Welcome, Edmontonians. We're here at the Nina Haggerty Centre for the Arts. This is Go Edmonton, and I'm your host, Breanne McLachlan. On today's show, we're going to be teaching you about the upcoming Nina Art Nights. It's a time where you can get in touch with your artistic side based on inspiration of some of the local artists here. They teach you how to do the art, but you have to make it. It's exciting. We're going to learn how to do some lino printing in just a bit, and we're going to teach you all the information you need to know about this event. But first, Pixel Blue graphic designers teamed up with at-risk youth to create an anti-bullying video. Here's Shaw TV's Jen McDonald with that story. Well, for those of you at home that don't know what lino printing is, I didn't either until today. I'm going to take my first stab at it with the help of Brittany here from the Nina. This is the project that will be taking place at the Nina Art Night on May 29th. So from what I understand, you take a piece of lino, you kind of carve out your picture. This is a picture of a cat. Then you roll paint on it, and then we make a lino print. We'll see how that turns out on the show. But first, do you think that someone's sexual or gender orientation should determine if or what sport they should play or how they do in school? Well, the University of Alberta doesn't think so. Take a look. Coming up next on Go Edmonton, we're going to introduce you to the organizer of the first ever Nina Art Night and where she found the inspiration to put on such an event and what Edmontonians can expect. We'll have more right after this. Okay, check it out. I'm working on my first ever lino print. It's going to be a purple cat, I think. This is the activity that will be taught at the Nina Art Night on May 29th. It's an activity night where Edmontonians can come out, make some art based on the inspiration of local artists here at the Nina. We're going to meet one of them coming up later in the show. But first, they've dazzled fans with their talent and skills for years. But their message this time isn't that complicated. It's about anti-bullying. Here's Shaw TV's Dave Dawson with that story. Okay, am I doing this right? Mm-hmm. Okay, well I have my purple cat ready and I'm going to put him on this piece of paper and then we're going to roll it through the press. We'll see how this turns up coming up later in the show. But first, do you want to have a cigarette in Churchill Square? It's going to cost you $250 a pop, or a smoke I should say. Here's Shaw TV's volunteer reporter Amour Daouri with what you guys think on the topic. Well, we're here at the printmaking area of the Nina, and I'm here with Stephanie Dickey. She's one of the lead artists and also the organizer of the Nina Art Night. So for people that don't know what the Nina Haggerty Centre for the Arts is, tell me what's your function here?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're an art collective, and what we do is make art with people with barriers to art making. So almost everyone who comes here has a developmental disability. But we don't focus on that. We're focused on making artists and finding opportunities for exhibitions and really promoting the art that they are making.
So the upcoming Nina Art Nights are exactly that. It's kind of featuring some of these local artists' pieces and giving Edmontonians inspiration. Over here we have John. He's one of the upcoming artists who will be featured on May 29th for his printmaking, because we know that the show on April 17th is already sold out.
It is.
And later on we're going to talk to Colleen, whose art will be featured then, and how she feels about that. But I have a couple of questions. So what can Edmontonians expect at the Nina Art Night?
Sure. So the Nina Art Nights are an opportunity for us to get some different people out to the center that haven't had a chance to come down and see what we do. So they're really fun, they're relaxed. You come in, have a glass of wine, and we lead you through an art making activity based on the art of one of our artists.
So one of my questions is, how did you guys select people like Colleen and John, for instance, to have their art featured?
Sure. So what we tried to do with the art is, first of all, make sure it wasn't too complicated.
So this is some of John's art right here, so we can take a look. Printmaking, so not too complicated.
And people that we really feel strongly are strong artists, and we want to feature them.
Right, and he's working away over there. And the best part about the event is it's actually, you have to pay a fee to get into the event, but that's part of your art making supplies. But all of the proceeds go back into the center. So how does it come back into play here?
Sure. So what the proceeds from the events are going to do is give us some more money to buy better supplies and make sure that the artists have all the resources they need to succeed.
All right, so Edmontonians won't only be able to get in touch with their artistic side, but they'll also be giving back at the same time. Well, thank you so much, Stephanie. We'll be back in just a minute. Welcome back to Shaw TV's Go Edmonton. Well, here is my final lino print, Purple Cat. The instructors here told me that this probably would have taken a lot longer than it did today if I would have had to carve the cat out, but that's something that you have the opportunity to learn on May 29th at the upcoming Nina Art Night. And the best part is, no matter how good or bad your art turns out, all proceeds go back to the center here at the Nina. Now, she used to be a pop singer, but she found a new voice in sculpting. Here's Shaw TV's Bianca Jade with that story. Well, as promised, we're here with Colleen Honish. You're one of the local artists that was chosen to have your artwork featured at the upcoming Art Night here at the Nina Haggerty Centre for the Arts on April 17th. This is your piece of art that was chosen. It's absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. So tell me, where did you find your inspiration for this particular piece? You told me it came from a rug?
Rug.
Okay. So you saw the rug?
It's a little bit both. Sharp, zigzags, but suns and all that stuff over.
It's very bright. It's very springtime.
Yeah.
So when you have the time to make a piece of art like this, how does it make you feel to have to create such a beautiful piece?
Well, I think my friends here helps me out what way to do it, and sometimes I do it the right way too.
I don't think there is a right or a wrong way to do art.
No.
So where do you find your inspiration for your pieces? You see you're working on another one here. What's this one about?
It's mountains and
Show them. So it goes this way, right?
this way.
Mountains and...
Rivers.
Do you do one piece of art a day?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do some screen printmaking. I keep calling it the wrong thing, printmaking. This is very technical, this art stuff. But thank you so much. Congratulations on being chosen.
Yeah.
People will find a lot of inspiration in this. I certainly do. I think this is like psychedelic paisley, hippie style. Just my colors too. Yeah. Well, speaking of art, we're going to show you some student artwork at a recent contest, Get to Know. This year's contest starts on May 1st. Well, I'm just adding some additional jazz to my cat here because it was just too purple and yellow for me. These guys have given me a lot of inspiration here at the Nina Haggerty Centre for the Arts. If you would like to partake in their upcoming Nina Art Nights, you can head to their Facebook page for more information. Say goodbye, Mariola. We're leaving.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us on this episode of Go Edmonton. I've been your host, Breanne McLachlan.